right, Energy Consumption Lab 2. This one honestly is pretty much one of the quickest ones. Again, this is just, sorry, this is just talking, telling you stuff to do. This lab, originally, you're supposed to have a light meter because it's supposed to be done in an actual lab. This is an online course. We don't have it. Most people don't own light meters. So I'm going to tell you all about this app. It's free. I love free. So here you can see that I have it right there. And that's what it looks like. Just like the picture I put here. This app is completely and utterly free. You can use it to do this stuff real quick. It tells you that you're supposed to be in a dark room and hold the light meter exactly 10 feet from a 40-watt incandescent light bulb. Those are the old generic light bulbs. They're getting harder and harder to find. Pretty much, if you are using this, you're just going to face it towards the light. I'm actually going to do here, which clearly is not 10 feet from a light bulb, but I want you to see what it is. You just press this button and it gives you the reading. It's literally it. That's all you have to do. If you go to like a Home Depot or a Lowe's, maybe even Target, anywhere that has light bulb displays, you can totally just take pictures. That's it. And so you saw I just got a light meter reading. How funny, it's so close to this. And then you just divide the meter reading by the number of watts. So here where I said it was 400, well, mine says 462. I'm going to say 462 divided by 40. And then that's what I would put here under the lights per watt. That's it. It just wants you to look at 4 different light bulbs. And the main point is to see how much more light you get per watt when you get a more energy efficient light bulb. Unless I actually go to a Home Depot or something, I can never properly display this because in my house, pretty much all of mine are like LED lights and stuff. I have the most energy efficient light bulbs I can get my hands on. They cost more when you first purchase them, but they save you money in the long run. Oh, I just realized there's a light on this thing. I'm going to see what happens when I do it. No, I don't want full access. I don't want to buy anything because I'm a cheap person. So go away. Cancel. Okay, apparently the light meter is a little ticky and wants me to do things, but I'm not going to. There we go. That one I got 247. So that's pretty cool. What happens if I do that? I know it, again, it's not a 40 watt and I'm not 10 feet away, but I'm just curious. Wow, that's even better. Okay, so that's literally all you do for this one. Do your best to find these. If you have to just look it up and find examples, feel free. It's more fun when you have the app and you try it out though. Here's the bigger one. Transportation. This is just letting you know what you have to keep track of for an entire week. That is why you have an extra week for this. So whenever you get around to opening this lab, immediately start tracking. Keep track of how much you walk, how much you ride a bike. And I don't mean a stationary bike, I mean literal bike. All of the travels you do, and then figure out what percentage is actually necessary. A lot of people have a tendency to decide they just want something from the store, so they go to the store. They completely could have waited and then done a whole bunch of trips in one. So that means a lot of that would not be needed. Then you have it where you need something from half a mile away. You have a choice of get in your car and drive half a mile or walk half a mile. Half a mile is not that friggin' far. So to drive that is not exactly necessary. You get it? Okay, so here you go. This is what I'm going to do. Walking, I do a lot of friggin' walking. It's insane. I'm going to come back to that. Bicycle. I don't own a bike. So there you go. And public transport, I have not done any public transport this week and haven't in months because of coronavirus. I have not flown anywhere in a very long time because of, again, coronavirus. And honestly, I can't think of anything other than walking or walking or driving, because I haven't exactly been in a boat or anything. But that's literally the only other thing I could think of, because I haven't done a skateboard in a long time either. Now, here we go. This past Sunday, I didn't go anywhere. Monday, I drove to work at the campus I teach in person, and that is about 12 miles there, 12 miles back, so that would be a 24-mile trip. Tuesday, I did not go anywhere. Wednesday, I drove again. Thursday, well, I'm doing this like for this week. Yesterday is when I drove down here, so that would have been, this is easy for me for this one because I'm just going to do maps and I'm going to put in my own house. Okay, let's see. Home. Come on. Wouldn't this have been a smart thing to have jotted down? Okay. I am... Come on. Anyone else ever have that? You're like, just hurry it up and load already. 447 miles from my house. It's a hefty drive. Not driving anywhere today, not driving anywhere tomorrow. And so that means a total of, we have 447 plus 24 plus 24. Oh, crap. I forgot. I actually went to the farmer's market on Tuesday, and that is 8 miles. So both ways would be plus 16. Okay, so let me add that in here. I totally forgot about that. 16. Okay, so my total number of miles driven was 511. Percent necessary here. Did I have to drive down here for the Jewish holiday with my in-laws? Technically, we didn't have to meet for the holidays. It's just kind of a nice thing to do because I literally have not seen them this entire calendar year. But I didn't have a choice but drive when I decided to come down. So, farmer's market, I technically didn't have to do. I probably could have worked it around another thing. So I am going to say that percent was not necessary. So to figure that one out, let's see. Whoops. Actually, I think I am just double checking this. Yeah. Okay, so what I would do here is, if I decided that the farmer's market was not absolutely necessary, now, my son Jacob would probably have disagreed because he wanted food, and I did get 2 kosher gifts from there for my in-laws. But anyway, that would mean 495 miles was totally necessary. To get the percent, I do this divided by 511, and that gives me this. So I have, it is 97% necessary. Now for walking, are you ready for the craziness? So sorry. I am going to say all the walking is necessary, even though it probably isn't, because I'm trying to be remotely fit. I know I'm not a small person, I'm big, but I like activity. I'm a very active person, which you're about to see, and cardiovascular is important, so I'm going to say it is definitely important. But I am about to tell you how many miles I have walked each of these days. So for Sunday, I did 6.44 miles. Monday, 7.75. Tuesday, 6.58. Wednesday is 7. Thursday is 6.64. Friday will be today it's going to be at least 6, and tomorrow will probably be about 7. So now I just add them all together. And so that would be 6.44 plus 7.75 plus 6.58 plus 7 plus 6.64 plus 6 plus 7. So that would be a total of 47.41 miles, and I am going to say 100% necessary. But seriously, you have to collect this for the entire week. That is the biggest part of this lab, is just time consuming. And I think that's it. I'm going to then continue with part 3 in just a moment.